Hello, and welcome to your next lesson. This video, we will be discussing area charts for Microsoft Excel. An area chart is like a line chart in terms of how the data values are plotted on the chart and connected using line segments. In the area chart, however, the area between the line segment and the x-axis is filled with color. An area chart is a good choice when you want to see volume change over a period of time without focusing on specific data values, as today's video will demonstrate. Please open the Visual Data Worksheet and go to the Area Chart tab to follow along in this lesson. So here we are on our spreadsheet, and I have added some data for us to work with. Before we get started on creating our chart, I would like to discuss the pros and cons of an area chart. So some of the pros. The area chart is easy to read and easy to create. It's great for showing trends over a period of time and beneficial when making comparisons. And the cons of an area chart? The tool can become ineffective when you have a large number of groups. So this type of chart is best suited for a smaller group. Additionally, the areas may overlap each other, making it difficult to read. We will demonstrate how you can set your colors to transparency to offer more visual insight into your data. The data we'll be using today represents the sales for 4 different managers over a 6-month period of time. Okay, so let's begin by selecting our data. Let's select A3 to cell G7. Let's select the Insert tab. Let's go ahead and click Recommended Charts. Let's go to the All Charts tab. And let's go ahead and select Area. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and select the first one, and I'm going to say OK. Alright, now I think I would like to size it a little bit, so let's go ahead and stretch it out. So as I look at my chart, I can see that I have some overlapping color. So this is one of the cons that I mentioned for an area chart. One way to address this is to set your color to transparency. Let's go ahead and select the orange fill and let's double click on it. And as you can see, the format series open. Let's go ahead and grab the color bucket. Okay, and let's move it to solid fill. And then here you can just kind of play around with the transparency. Let's grab the transparency gauge and let's just pull it over some. And as you can see, the more we set this to transparency, the more visible Sales Manager A becomes. As a reminder, chart styles have some nice layouts for the area chart. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's select our chart. Let's head up to Chart Design. Let's go to Chart Styles. And let's just hover as we go through the multiple designs. So these options are always available to you, and you can just select one by simply clicking it. Let's get this drop down and look at the last 2. This one has the labels inserted. Okay. Finally, I would like to show you the stacked area chart. Let's leave our chart selected, and let's go ahead and say Change Chart Type. Okay, now as it opens up, let's scroll over the top and let's grab the one that says Stacked Area. And then let's go ahead and say OK. So this gives you another view of an area chart, except the colors are stacked instead of overlapping. So this is always an option for your area chart. Okay, let's make a few adjustments, then we'll go ahead and wrap up the lesson. Let's go ahead and select our chart title. Let's double click on it and let's just call this area chart. I'm going to go ahead and grab the legend. I'm going to click the plus sign and I'm going to say move my legend to the top. Okay, and I think I want to go ahead and set lines for each one of my managers. So let's grab the blue. Let's say border. Let's say solid. Let's go ahead and select white. Let's take it up to a 2. Okay, let's go ahead and select the orange. Let's leave the white selected, and we'll go ahead and take the border up to a 2. Let's grab the gray color. Again, let's leave the white selected. If it's not selected, go ahead and select it. And then we'll go ahead and take it up to a 2. And let's go ahead and do the same for the yellow. Let's make sure the white is selected. And let's go ahead and take it up to a 2. Alright, let's go ahead and close this out. We're going to wrap up the lesson. I hope you found this information helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, so that wraps up this video. Job well done today. Be sure to save your work and then celebrate your accomplishments. Great job!